Just ahead on CTV News. Metro Union leaders raised concerns about the quote, the fare policy that was reinstated back in May.
You put the operators in a precarious situation because you're servicing thousands of people and not everybody's in a good mood. Not everybody wants to be told how much the fare is.
And consumer advocates are pushing back against another rate increase from Baltimore Gas and Electric after the company earned record-breaking profits last year. Plus, Attorney General joins a lawsuit against the Trump administration to protect Maryland homeowners. These stories and more on CTV News, starting now.
Good evening. This is CTV News for August 13th. I'm Alexis Davila.
And I'm Jonathan Hunter. Thanks for joining us.
Now, the battle over funds between the county government and the Park and Planning Commission continues. According to the Office of Budget and Management, the county acquired $8.1 million in costs from the commission this month. The county spokesman says they expect to be reimbursed for the expenses, and this comes after a judge ruled in June to temporarily stop the transfer of $39 million from the commission to the county for the 2027 budget. The judge is set to rule again on this lawsuit on September 21st.
Metro Union leaders are continuing to raise concerns about the quote, the fare policy that was reinstated back in May. Several bus drivers say the policy is not safe and needs to be reversed.
Not one more! Not one more! Not one more!
Metro Union leaders and bus drivers are rallying to put an end to a policy they say puts their lives in jeopardy. Back in May, Metro officials re-implemented a policy that requires bus operators to state the fare when a person comes on the bus. The policy went away 10 years ago, but now Metro's union says that policy should have never came back.
You have the annunciator that says that the fare is required. It tells you how much the fare is. But the minute I tell you good morning that the fare is $2.25, then I get cursed at, I get talked about, or I may get assaulted.
There's now even more of a concern after a bus driver was repeatedly punched by a rider earlier this month. The driver told the man he was not allowed to have an open alcoholic beverage on the bus and quoted the fare.
You never know who's getting on the bus. You never know what they done been through. We're bus operators, not psychiatrists, right? We don't do that type of work. We operate the bus. We get the person there safely.
ATU Local 689 is also demanding workers to be notified in a timely manner when an assault occurs. They're also asking for every bus to have a fully enclosed bus barrier for protection.
Let's make sure that our operators are safe. We are who moves this city.
We reached out to WMATA and they directed us to a statement on X saying they care deeply about the safety of their staff and customers. Metro says they increased police staffing and citations, which led to record low crime reductions. They also say they invested millions of dollars in real-time cameras and bus operator barriers. And currently, if you assault a transit operator, it is considered a misdemeanor. John Anthony Gaines from ATU Local 689 says he would like that to be classified as a felony. He believes that will stop more assaults as well. The Prince George's County School District is still looking for more bus drivers. School transportation leaders say they have 52 bus driver vacancies they need to fill. Hired employees will go through several weeks of rigorous classroom and behind-the-wheel paid training. Just yesterday, PGCTV held its annual meeting with transportation staff at Suitland High School. Officials say parents need to have school bus safety and etiquette conversations with their kids.
Families to understand bus safety, where to stand at the bus stop, pay attention to the red stop signs that are on that bus, and also the traffic. We also stress with our parents is just behavior management, be respectful. We have our folks speak to our students because we're the first school employees that kids see.
And Baldwin wants to encourage parents to download the school bus tracking app known as Chipmunk ahead of August 25th when kids go back to school.
And if you want to help a child have a successful first day of school, Prince George's County asks you to donate some school supplies. The county's Department of Public Works and Transportation is hosting Stuff the Bus Palooza. Residents are encouraged to drop off school supplies so it can go to the hands of children in need. The bus will be available till Friday, 2 p.m. at the DPW&T headquarters in Largo, and it is set up at the cul-de-sac on Peppercorn Place.
We've had another van, so we've been interchanging. So we have a few different transit units that are filled with some supplies right now. So we're looking forward just to counting that all up, seeing how many pencils have accumulated, glue sticks, rulers, all that good stuff.
All supplies collected will then be distributed to children at the Sports Learning Center on August 18th. Now, a big push for the Prince George's economy is coming in the form of artificial intelligence. Governor Westmore announced that CloudForce, leading AI platform company at the National Harbor, will be expanding their headquarters throughout the county. They will be adding 250 new state jobs within the next 5 years. They also plan to lease an additional 15,000 square foot office space. CloudForce plans to continue scaling their platform for higher education and expand its Maryland talent strategy.
If you notice a constant increase in your utility bills, listen up. Consumer advocates, environmental groups, and workers' unions are pushing back against the latest annual rate hike proposal from Baltimore Gas and Electric. If approved by regulators, the Public Service Commission, the proposal would raise customer bills by $8 per month. Advocates say the rate increase is unjustified, considering the fact Exelon Utility earned a record-setting $578 million in profits last year.
Maryland joins a multi-state lawsuit to protect homeowners from paying hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This is against the Trump administration's newest rule preventing certain states to continue letting mortgage lenders pay homeowners interest for the money in their escrow accounts. Instead, the rule would cut the interest completely. Attorney General Anthony Brown says he's joining the lawsuit to stop this from happening before it costs homeowners, quote, the interest they deserve. You're watching CTV News. I'm Alexis Davila.
And I'm Jonathan Hunter. Coming up, a local salon is transforming the beauty industry while creating new opportunities for professionals in the area.
That's right. After the break, I speak with Noir Beauty Atelier on the evolution of the beauty industry. Stay with us.
I can finish the podcast after she finishes her laps.
My fantasy team isn't as important as his cannonball.
Drowning is the #1 cause of death in children ages 1 to 4. 88% of children who drown are under some form of adult supervision. A friendly reminder from the YMCA that your eyes can save lives. Visit phonesdowneyesup.org to take the water safety pledge today.
People told me I needed to slow down. I told them I don't know how. I'm experiencing things I've only dreamed of. I have my freedom back. So while some days might be harder than others, I know a place I can go where I can feel strong and supported.
Because with the help of my VA care team, I'm reaching new heights.
Learn more at vacareers.va.gov/PSA.
For 20 years, the Photo Arc has had one urgent mission: to save species before it's too late. I have a pretty good idea of what the world's going to look like in 50 years if we all don't step up and do something about it. With the Photo Arc, I'm doing all I can. Now, how about you?
Governor Westmore says Maryland achieves nearly all of 2025's Chesapeake Bay restoration goals. The governor's office says Maryland was able to achieve 100% of its sediment reduction goal, 100% of its phosphorus reduction goal, and 99% of its nitrogen reduction goal. The targets were set clear under the 2014 Chesapeake Bay Watershed Agreement. The governor says preserving the Chesapeake Bay is crucial to the long-term success of our state's economy, culture, and identity.
And now we move to some scaly news from county police. A suspect faces theft charges for stealing more than 60 reptiles from several pet stores in Maryland and Virginia. 31-year-old Deshaun Bagley was arrested last week after police conducted a search warrant at his Capitol Heights home. They found 6 geckos, 2 bearded dragons, 11 ball python snakes, and 2 milk snakes. They also found 2 handguns as well. According to the investigation, Bagley would sell the reptiles on social media. They all have been returned over to Prince George's County Animal Control.
This week's Pet of the Week is ready to bring a little sunshine into your life. Meet Cloud, a 5-month-old gray domestic short hair who has been at the shelter since August 11th.
Animal Services say he is ready to float right into a forever home where he can play, explore, and soak up all the attention his heart desires. And with a name like Cloud, we have a feeling he'll have his new family on Cloud 9 in no time.
Into our facility as a stray. He was adopted out, but unfortunately the adopter found out that they were allergic and returned him. So he's looking for a new place to call home. He's very sweet, loves to be pet, can be a little shy when you first meet him, but once he comes out of his shell, he's just the sweetest boy.
And if your home could use a little more sunshine, Cloud may be just the perfect forecast. Cloud and all of his shelter friends are ready to meet you.
And I just love that. You can call Animal Services at 301-780-7200. And don't let this opportunity drift away where Cloud could float right into someone else's forever home before you know it. Well, it looks like I still have to work tomorrow because someone else has finally won the Powerball jackpot. A single ticket sold in Illinois matched all 6 numbers in last night's drawing to win $1.04 billion, which is the 8th largest in the game's history. The prize has a cash value of $450.5 million. The winner can choose the annuity option paid in 30 graduated installments over the next 29 years or take a lump sum payment. The jackpot resets to $20 million on Saturday. And Alexis, I'm curious, if you had all of that money, what would you do?
I want to go crazy. I want to get a house. I want to get a car. I want all the works. A new wardrobe. I love it.
I hear that. I would put a lot of money in savings and I would give all my coworkers $10.
Oh. That's disrespectful there. That's disrespectful. Okay, but let's now move on here because August is National Black Business Month. Today we highlight Noir Beauty Atelier in Bowie, a luxury salon suite designed to promote Black entrepreneurship and give customers a rich experience. Marble floors and fine art greet you when you walk into Noir Beauty Atelier. It's a luxury salon suite, a one-stop shop for customers to get beautified from head to toe. The headliner experience moved into the suite back in May and says business is booming.
So it's really important to support Black business because that Black business is going to support you right back. So that's why I really like moving up in here for real.
JD says it gives customers a bougie experience that they deserve. And Lisa Stafford with her natural curly hair salon agrees. With 20 years of experience, her goal is to provide a therapeutic experience that customers do not have to cross county lines to get.
We're home, right, to some affluent Black women, families and just individuals, right, in this county. And we deserve the best of the best. We shouldn't have to go outside of our neighborhood.
Stakesha St. Clair was the first tenant to move in and offers brow services and facials. She says spaces like this help bring beauty in the Black community to the forefront.
If they see someone that looks like them, then they feel a little bit more comfortable with, being able to come in, relax, ask questions, have consultations and stuff like that.
That's exactly why Ashley and Anthony Williams opened up the unique salon suite. They're intentional about the mark they want to make in the county.
It's important because building generational wealth is like one of our pillars. So not only are we building this space for our family, but for generations to come.
And there are 3 more suites available for any business owners who are interested. Noir Beauty Atelier is also planning to roll out a makeup studio and commission salon. Now, still to come on CTV News, it's a week filled with empowerment, leadership, sisterhood, and wellness.
After the break, we stop by one of the events of the Think Pink Conference and speak with the founder about its impact. You don't want to miss this.
In this place, strength means something different. It means us all being together and doing our thing.
Let's move together.
You can look all you want, but there's still no place like this place.
There's nearly 678,290,000 kids under 5 around the world. But what's so important about being 5? Well, children who live to age 5 are twice as likely to reach adulthood. That's why vaccines matter so much. For 40 years, Rotary and partners have delivered vaccines globally. Like here and even here, in your neighborhood and around the world, Rotary is ensuring children grow up safe from preventable diseases.
Are you looking for more in this world? Then we are looking for you. The big-hearted, the bold, those driven by purpose. We are the Peace Corps, volunteers, partners, communities in more than 60 countries, bringing our experience, joy, and passion to building a better world together. Are you ready to serve boldly, to go the distance to make a difference? Then we have a place where you belong. Join us.
A group of Christian women gather for a week-long conference and today hosts its fun-filled carnival. Think Pink Conference 2026 took over the grounds of KFT Retreat Center in Upper Marlboro this afternoon. Organizers say the goal of the conference is to teach women how to live a kingdom life through fellowship and prayer. During today's carnival, attendees enjoyed food, live music, and fun activities designed to bring Christ-like women together.
You know, there is joy in gathering. The Bible says, do not neglect the gathering of the assembly, meaning when we gather, we pull on each other's strengths. When we gather, we hear each other's testimonies. We hear what God is doing in everyone's life, and it actually encourages you on your faith walk. It encourages you on your faith journey. And so gathering is important. Gathering is how you are empowered.
And the fun carries on throughout the rest of the week as the Think Pink Conference continues with the theme of empowerment.
Absolutely. Joining us in studio to share more details on the conference is its founder, Miss Leslie Osei. Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Well, first, for anyone who doesn't know about what the Think Pink Conference is, can you explain it to them?
Well, it's a week-long conference that is set to holistically have the woman be put together on a financial, spiritual, emotional, mental level. And so we approach this from a holistic point of view with an emphasis on our Christian walk.
And describe some of the events that are taking place throughout the week.
All right, so far, it's 7 days, by the way. So far, we are in day 4 right now. And what's been happening is we've had a lot of prayer sessions. We've also had obesity. We've talked about obesity. We had a doctor come in. We've also had a doctor come in and talk about pain relief. We do Zumba. We do Pilates. We just had our carnival. We have fashion shows. We have our prayer sessions. We have debates, and we also have a teen pink component as well too. So it's been a week long of fun, actually, and enjoyment for a lot of women. And women have come in from Switzerland, Brazil, Kenya, South Africa, Australia. So it's literally a worldwide event with thousands of women joining together every second week of August.
Wow. Now, how did the idea of this come about, and even the name itself?
Yes. So it was one through a dream that I was given by the Lord. But ultimately, I began seeing that a lot of women, particularly leaders, were looking wholesome on the outside, but there was something missing behind the wall, and they didn't keep their pink, as we say. And so I realized that there is a gap, because we have leaders being trained to be leaders, and then we have, mentees being trained to be mentees, but women just being women, there was that gap there. It's like we're always being trained to be everything other than a woman. And sometimes a woman is allowed to be pink in a world where everyone tells you that you have to be very aggressive and you got to be a go-getter. But here you get to relax. You get to be yourself, see who God has called you to be, and emerge. And it's not so much about how they gather, but how they leave. And leaving, you can see a restoration of mind. You see mothers are being restored, students are restored. You see every type of woman represented, and they're all restored, and they go back just full of Jesus and full of fun. So it's an amazing time.
And sometimes it can be difficult to bring women together. So really talk about the importance of making sure women have a space like this to just be women and have a good time.
Yes, so the importance of community is extremely, extremely emphasized here, because when you empower a woman, we all know that you're empowering a whole community. And if a community is straight and it is empowered, you can bet that we will go forward. And so the emphasis on community building is something that I don't take lightly. And the funny thing is, this year I didn't get to market, quote and unquote, as much as I would, but thousands of women found a way to be there, because it's so important to join women together, to let them know that you're not the only one going through X, Y, and Z, but there are other people out there. And when they get to see that and see that there are other people who can emerge from what they're going through, it's like, okay, this is a place I need to be. So it kind of sells itself.
Well, with that then, what's the most rewarding part then for you as you have created this space for this sisterhood?
Well, I would say one of the examples is one young lady came from Australia, and she's been here for the past month. It's actually 3 of them that came from Australia. And where did they stay? Where did they go? They went to each of the roommates that they've had in the past Think Pinks. And so it's building a worldwide sisterhood where people from London will go to South Africa, and because of Think Pink, they have a new sisterhood there. So it's growing an international bond, and this is our 10th time doing it. And so far, we see the levels of sisterhoods where some people are like, this is my godmother or my bridesmaid, et cetera, et cetera. So it's been amazing to see.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you want the ladies to walk away with when they come to this?
I want them to walk away with the love of Jesus, particularly. That is the core emphasis of it, that you can still love Jesus in this world. But also that sisterhood should not be taken away. In a world where everyone wants to be an individual, it's okay to lean on somebody. And that's a strong emphasis that I want to pray.
Wow. Thank you so much. We do appreciate you telling
Thank
us.
you.
All righty now.
And don't forget, tomorrow will be a fire night service, followed by a picnic on Saturday and the finale church service on Sunday.
But for more information on how you can get in on the fun, visit thinkpinkconference.com.
All right, still to come on CTV News, we have your Thursday sports page.
And I hear a veteran with the NBA announces his retirement, so don't move.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
See that cute little dog in the pet store window? Chances are it came from a puppy mill, a breeding facility that forces caged, neglected, and often sick dogs to churn out puppy after puppy to be sold for profit. Meanwhile, millions of wonderful, healthy pets end up in animal shelters. But with one simple choice, you can help, just by deciding to adopt instead of purchase your next pet. Not only are you saving a life, you're taking a stand against puppy mills. Visit bestfriends.org to learn more.
Pick up! Joe, pick up the phone. Open up, man.
Connection saves lives. Reach out and check in on a loved one today.
All right, everybody, now it is time for our Thursday sports page. After 18 seasons in the NBA, Russell Westbrook announces he's retiring. Westbrook played one season with the Washington Wizards, where he led them to their only playoff appearance in the last 8 years. That season, he led the league in assists and triple-doubles. He also averaged a triple-double that season, averaging 22 points per game, 11 rebounds, and a career-high 11.7 assists. The Wizards gave Westbrook an offer, but he declined and decided to step away from the game on his own terms.
Now, Commanders running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt had a great rookie season as he recorded 805 rushing yards and 8 rushing touchdowns. He wasn't a threat as a receiver as he recorded 0 receiving touchdowns and only 68 receiving yards. But head coach Dan Quinn likes the improvement Ja'Cory made this offseason, especially as a receiver.
I would say probably in the passing game. That would be one of the things that jumps out. His running skills that was always there. He's added a little more armor as well. So from April, he's about like 7 pounds heavier lean mass. So he's got just more strength to go. But in the passing game, I think that'd be one of the areas that I would say has been improved.
The Washington Mystics are on the road facing off against the Las Vegas Aces tonight at 10. The Mystics are looking for revenge after the Aces snapped their 7-game win streak on Tuesday. The Mystics are currently the 6th seed in the WNBA as they are on track to make the playoffs for the first time since the 2023 season. And that wraps up your Thursday sports page.
All right, now let's take a look at our 3-day weather forecast. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with light winds. Tomorrow, it will be 84 degrees to kick off the weekend, but expect showers after 5 p.m. Saturday will be mostly sunny with a high of 86 and a low of 70. But Sunday, we hit a high of 89 degrees and we have a 50% chance of showers in the afternoon.
And for our community calendar, this weekend is the DC Hot Air Balloon Festival. Get ready for 2 unforgettable nights of hot air balloons, music, food, and incredible memories at the legendary Rosecroft Raceway. Gates open at 5 p.m. with the grand finale, Hot Air Balloon Glow and Laser Light Show at 9. For tickets or more information, you can visit balloonshows.com.
And that is a wrap for us here at CTV News. Thank you for joining us.
We're going to see you again on Monday. Have a great night.